before I start, I'd like to ask to have some people come up and stand with me, because I couldn't do this all by myself. I would like Joey Leonard and all the Kaiju brothers to come on up here.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Okay. I am wearing my now traditional FESTXX t-shirt because at FESTXX was the first year I said I would take on this responsibility. If memory serves, I raised about $1,300 for you. Is that about right, JD? Well, each year since then, I've always gotten a little bit more. So on that note, I'll be a little bit more. Would Mr. Robert Scott Field please come up? Robert, you have been telling us about what had happened a couple of years ago over in Japan with the tsunami. And you have kept us informed, and you have let us know that there is still a great need of money to be donated to that cause. So, on behalf of G-Fans Helping G-Fans, I am happy to give you a check in the amount of $1,200. You'll notice that amount was just a little bit less than the first time I did this, but I still have more. So, JD, would you please come up? I'm adding the total I just gave Robert Scott to what we raised. This year, I am happy to let you all know that I raised $5,000. So, thank you. I could not have done this without each and every one of you helping me in every small dollar, quarter, and I think there were a few dimes in the box. So, I have another task next year.
Yes, you do.
5,001. Oh, there he is. Hi. I thought there was a few things you had to tell. Awesome.
I do. First of all, I want to mention that my collection became the official G-Fans collection this weekend. I've given up about 95% of my collection. I did raffles and did some selling. My father passed away in January, and this is going to be very difficult, but I had said that G-Fest 20, I wanted to do something super special. So I'm going to start by turning around here, and Robert, we're not done. 2 years ago, we did a Yaks for Japan hockey benefit where we raised $3,630. Now, unfortunately, I wasn't able to raise that much for Robert this year because I've decided to split that up amongst 5 people, or 6 people, and one of them is not here, so I will be giving that money to him later. But for Robert Scott Field, I've got $677 to take back to him. Yeah, I could, yeah, exactly. I'd also like to turn around here and tell David Nunez that I have lied to you again.
No!
I told him that I gave him $350, and that's would have matched what I donated to him 2 years ago. Well, as a gift, I wanted David Nunez to know that he actually got $657, so I owe him a little bit of money here before the day is over. So your new total is going to have to be like $5,300 and something. So. The next three are going to be kind of difficult. I really, two of these people have no idea that I'm about to call them up. But Tom and Diane Doherty, Clawmark Toys, what they have done for this convention over the years, and what they have done for me in me doing my raffles and raising funds for David and everybody else, they have been very, very special to me. And I want them to know that they get $657 as well. And I want you to take that money. Okay, here's the one where I'm going to get killed for. I went out west last fall, and a very dear friend of mine met me in Phoenix. Mr. Chris Olio, I would like for you to come up here. When he went home to Hurricane Sandy, and he was first on the front line to take care of people. I have $657 for you as well, buddy. I love you dearly, my dear friend. My friend Aki Teriyaki, you probably know her as Aki Teriyaki. Her real name, Terry. I would like you to come up here. She found out that her grandfather had cancer. You'll see the short here. When we did the Antonio and the Seatopian, she had the lovely long hair. She shaved her head for Kids for Cancer, St. Baldrick's Foundation, and she's going to make a little announcement as well. I have $657 for you as well. This here is probably my best friend in the whole world. I just love this gal. She's awesome. And Evan Sizemore wasn't here, but I donated $600 of my personal money because I didn't want it to be a controversy. Evan Sizemore is a Jehovah's Witness, and what they did for my mother when she died and when the Japan earthquake and tsunami, the things that they did for them, I'm donating $600 via Evan Sizemore for the worldwide preaching work of Jehovah's Witnesses. So thank you very much, everyone. My collection is now your collection. And Terry has a special announcement. She wants to let you know the St. Baldrick's Foundation.
Hi everyone. As Joey told you, I had shaved my head and raised money for the St. Baldrick's Foundation, which is it's a charity for children with cancer, which is severely underfunded. So my friend over in Japan and I, and as well as Joey, we found a sister organization that helps children in Japan that are suffering from cancer, and it helps their families as well as they're going through this hard and long journey. So, Joey, my friend in Japan, and I, we're going to work together to hold another event, hopefully later this year, in order to raise money for the sister organization in Japan, because recently one of the men that was in charge of the Fukushima power plant, he passed away from esophagus cancer. And there are many children in Fukushima right now. I believe it was 15 possible cases and 12 confirmed cases of thyroid cancer in children. And along with everything else that they're going through right now, let's do our best for them and give them all the help that we can. So thank you, everybody, so much.
Everyone else got to come up and give Joey a hug, so it's Tom and Diane's turn now. I know it really doesn't need to be said, but both Joey and David here are two of the most kindest, generous people that and I think a lot of us have ever really met. Year after year, they give so much of themselves personally to so many people. So could we have a standing ovation for both of these fine gentlemen?
And if I might be able to say one more thing, I just want to say the reason it's $657 is because there was someone that paid me in $2 bills. So I decided to give $2 to each person, so it went from $655 to $657. And I want to say one other thing. Chris Olio, did he not look marvelous as Genko last night? He looked truly marvelous.
So a little bit more talking, then we're going to go and sit down. Okay, the Kaiji brothers, who again helped me so much in the background, want to say a few words to you also.
Thank you, thank you. This is what I've been saying all weekend long, right here. This is what we're all about. This is the first year that we, the Kaiji brothers, have come out, tried our best to raise as much as we could. Hopefully next year we'll do better, the year after that. We have a presentation for, how much change?
87 cents.
87 cents. $300. Our first year we have $300. Maybe next year we'll do twice as much. And we just like to thank all of those who gave for our benefit. Thank you, and thank you.
Would you please come up and share your words with us, and then we will end this love fest up here.
I just wanted to say thank you to everyone. Hallmark Toys has been attending G-Fest for almost from the very beginning. My husband Thomas came down with Lou Gehrig's disease, which is ALS. And we had to move about 6 weeks ago from Japan, our beloved Japan, which we love dearly, back to the United States, to San Antonio, Texas, where we don't know anybody. And we're trying to get as much help as we can for him. ALS, also known as Lou Gehrig's disease or motor neuron disease, is a devastating illness. And it is underfunded because it is not a really common disease. And if any of you are looking for any charities to give any money to, there are several that I know of. And we are so happy to be here because truly we do not know if my beloved husband Thomas will make it to next year. He wants to, and he wanted to come to this one. And we're so grateful. Thank you.
Okay, well, thank you very much. I think somebody said it up here. This is really what it's all about, and it exemplifies the spirit of the people of this convention. I think it's just probably the aspect of which we can be most proud of.